Yeah, I had it down because I think I was taking pictures. Probably the sun.
But yeah, I mean, easy stuff. Easy stuff. You're gonna be gone. I mean, I don't know. I be on the fence. Like, when you be gone, it's like no one's here to like keep me in check. You know what I mean? I gotta do that shit myself. You know?
Well, it's funny that I was just really thinking to myself, like, you know, things like this really repair the part of yourself that is needed. You know what I'm saying? It's the part of yourself that you look to for security, the part of yourself that, you know, remember when I was telling you, I'm putting myself through like uncertainty therapy. Like, I'm just throwing myself in a bunch of
Uncertain.
unpredictable
Yeah.
positions.
Unknowns.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. See how you handle it. Tight.
Yeah, bro. And it's like,
Yeah.
now I'm doing that, starting with that EDM festival. It was nice.
Yeah, I remember when you went to the EDM festival. It was kind of like I was like, what the fuck? You had called me. It was like, bro, I'm going to EDM festival. I was like, what the fuck? You listen to EDM now, nigga? I was like, who's going to EDM festival? Don't listen to EDM, bro. It's hilarious, bro.
Bro, and then it was like, I spent the fucking band doing that shit. Like this.
Did you get the full experience? You think? I was gonna say, bro, you spent the band on that.
How would you not get the full experience? Like, I don't know, like, bro, what the fuck motherfuckers would be doing
Oh
there
shit!
Cause
That's what my BM was talking about the other day. She want to go to a concert. She ain't never been to a concert.
that's the thing, like,
It's just like beneath me though. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
this the thing. Motherfuckers got shit to do. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I mean. Like, it's beneath me.
It's not beneath you. I think it gets to a point where it's like we constantly tell ourselves we could be doing more.
I could be there. Yeah, bro.
You know
So wait, I had a whole conversation with this dude at my job today. It's funny you bring that up because I was like, nigga, like I got a whole bunch of shit that I wanted right now, currently in my life, right? But I'm hungry, not even a word, starving, bro. But part of me being that way is why I'm ambitious, which a lot of people would say is good. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, bro. Just this thought that I need more and more. And the thing I feel like that'll make it bad is if you thought it was for yourself. But the reason I want more and more is for the people around me. So it's like a good ambition, I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those things.
Like,
what was your coworker saying?
like he was saying, like it seems like I'm just being ungrateful. Because I was like, yeah, bro, like I got all this shit that I did have. You're like,
I see what you're saying, like.
And I was like, man, I just need more. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm hungry, man. Like, I'm sitting here working all fucking day. Like, I need more. But like,
it's one of those things where it's like you see motherfuckers' level of comfortability.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't get me wrong. In this situation, I should be comfortable.
Yeah. I should be.
You know what I'm saying? But I am to a certain degree, but at the same time, there's still that friction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, is this, and to me, I tried to explain to him, like, is this really it?
Is this my lifestyle?
Like, is this all?
Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this supposed to be my day to day?
Like, yeah, bro.
These the problems I'm supposed to be dealing with.
Yeah, bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I kind of had that feeling at work, bro, and it was like, I don't necessarily think that y'all bad. You know what I'm saying? I think that the job is a great thing for me.
It's a great thing, bro.
You know
I appreciate it. A lot of motherfuckers don't even have bread coming in.
Yeah, bro, and it's like, it's like I'm putting 70% in the things that I want to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm not doing nothing, but it's like I could be doing that 30%.
Bro,
it's like that 30% more.
Well, push me past so much, bro. Push me past so much, bro. But people don't understand. So, like, I've been really, really thinking a lot about that fucking graph, bro. and that growth is never linear. And so a lot of motherfuckers croak at a certain point,
Yeah.
you
Hit
know.
that crescendo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But right before they hit it, and I don't
They give
know,
up,
man.
bro. Right before they finna win, they give up type shit.
And like this girl asked me at my job, bro. Her kid is like the same age as my kid, but she like a little older than me. And she was just asking me like, you know, like I don't know, like what is like who are you? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you do? And she was like trying to tell me that the first thing I am is like, you know, I tried to tell her, I was like, first thing that I am is like a man of God, a father, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm all these other things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But those are the first two things on my list. But after the third thing is what I'm out there saying, like, is that it? Like that third thing, like I don't want to be like, oh, I'm a fucking Costco worker. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
really not
work
even
at
something
Costco. Is
that I
that it?
include in it.
Like I didn't even include that.
That's not even. That's.
You know what I'm saying? So that third thing that is like,
That's
okay,
not even
besides a
something.
man of the Lord and a father, I'm a,
What?
you know what I'm saying? And
What?
yeah, I'm a musician, and you know I be
Artist.
streaming,
Yeah.
and but I be, you know what I'm saying? I gotta really pick one. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
mean pick one?
Like I'm gonna really pick one.
What
Like
you mean?
I'm gonna discard everything else and pick one thing and just completely be that. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's kind of like that conversation we had that last time when your brother was telling you, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, you working on being a good father, you know what I'm saying, or whatever he said exactly. But you know what I'm talking, the conversation I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
remember.
What did he say exactly, just for the so the
He
people,
was like,
you know?
yeah, bro, right now in your life, you're focused on being a father. So when I have time to be something else, like he was like, I'm sure you'll be that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure that's what you are going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Alongside being like a father.
Yeah.
So I was like,
But
yeah.
that's
But
kind of like,
I couldn't really understand him at the time.
that's what we was trying to tell you, like, bro, you can be and have all these things, you just may not have them all at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes in order to be great in something else, you have to work in something that you don't
But
see the correlation for immediately.
even in just me being a father right now, bro, I'm experiencing a bunch of new shit that I've never experienced. Like
Yeah,
I've
it's a
had
new
Tyler,
experience in general.
bro. Like, and the older she get, it's gonna be something new. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I said, bro, I'm excited to do some things that I've never done. But I'm gonna definitely pick a fucking like I don't even know how to explain it. Not even just a thing to be, but like a way of living and all
A
those things.
lifestyle.
Yeah, man.
You're picking a lifestyle.
I gotta just pick it, man. Cause I was looking at like, you know, I reinvest my 401k and shit like that.
Right.
And they talk a lot about lifestyle when you retire, right?
Of course, because that's gonna depend on how much money you need.
Exactly. And it's just like, dude, like, why wouldn't I plan to max out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, my thing with that be, bro. So I don't know where, bro. Don't ask me how. But I kind of switched from the mindset of I need to like save more money, so I need to make more.
Yeah, to make
You know what
more.
I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like so many times people kind of focus on saving money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's really the main thing you hear about, bro. Oh, like, how much money you got saved?
Yeah,
Yeah,
saved.
like, that's
Yeah, I'm
just
not.
it.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you make more money, that shit,
That's why I'm
you
saying, like,
save way more. You would see, if you make more, you would save way more. So my focus right now really is on purely making more
yeah.
money. How can I make more money?
But, you know,
Because
it's
my thing
crazy.
is, I don't want to be in no situation like motherfuckers was in during COVID, where it's like some shit happen, motherfucker get fired, motherfucker get laid off or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now you just out here ass out.
Yeah.
I need it to be some shit where it's like, bro, I am my own money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I am my own influx of money. I am my own
Yeah.
fucking
That's why I
payroll.
said, you know, my last year I made like a little under 10K in the investments. So I was like, this year I'm gonna try to do more so I can have a thing so I can fill the paper out for my taxes.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I really want to do at the
Yeah.
end of this year is do some shit like that. You know what I mean?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like that shit, focusing on shit like that it's gonna make you. It's gonna propel you. I feel like further. Cause bro, you know, I always say you get what you focus on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to focus on what I want. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care too much about saving money. Save money ain't gonna do nothing for me. I care about fucking making more.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
Like I
I
think
mean, for me,
it's
I
good to
have
do
to.
it
Yeah,
though.
I
You have to
got
do
to.
it
You know
because
what I'm
you're a
saying?
father.
Yeah, like
You know
I
what I mean?
have to. So I have
So
to tell us,
father,
like,
not
definitely do
father.
it.
It's so
Yeah,
y'all
it's
understand.
different. And
Very
bro, I was telling somebody this the other day. Fucking a lot of my friends right now, right? I can say, boom, we can kick it, cool and right. But I gotta go home and be a father. Like I have to go home and be a father. So like a
mm-hmm.
lot of the activities people be inviting me to, I be like, nigga, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Cause I gotta go home to a whole child. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm
Can't come
saying?
home drunk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Can't come home just overly goofy,
But
fried or
that's
whatever.
current lifestyle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's changing my habits
Yeah.
and like all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by like, bro, I gotta make sure. Like I don't know, man. I be trying to have a good balance. Like
Mm.
right now, I'm out right now, right?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Plus it's Friday.
you know what I'm saying? So I be like, dang. I be like,
But
dang,
see,
bro.
this would be my thing, right? For example, when I'm older, I know I'm there. I can't say I'm gonna smoke weed. I can't say I'm gonna be drinking. I can't say
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
can't
have
say
a
this.
date. Cause I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't
You
know.
know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
can't say this.
But in
Yeah.
the current moment, it's something I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know that there's a lifestyle that I want. You know what I'm saying? And a lifestyle that I'm trying to live. You feel me? So I know there's certain things that lifestyle enlists of, and there's certain things that lifestyle doesn't enlist of. You
That
know
is
what I'm
true.
saying?
That is true.
I
That is
think
true. That is true. I'm
remembering
scared.
shit like that kind of make it easier because it's like then you can put your own shit on. You know what I'm saying? Because how do you want to do that? You want to have this nice ass house. All right, cool. Who gonna be in it, motherfucker?
Yeah,
You
that's what
gonna
I
have
said.
hella kids, or you gonna have, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is that gonna be for you?
That's how
You
I
know what I'm
said,
saying?
bro.
That's kind of what I be like
That's how I
thinking
said.
of in those sense when we be watching them fucking videos and shit, and it's like it's more what's going on behind that.
And
You
that's
know what I
exactly,
mean?
dude. So me and Caitlin, we was looking at houses,
Right.
and I was just like, this is an experience, bro, in itself. Just me and
Hell yeah.
Caitlin looking at the house.
Just looking at the house in general, not even
The
trying to purchase it
conversations
or
that
nothing.
we have,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's an experience, and
Yeah.
so that's what I mean is like lifestyle. But I don't know. I'm really understanding right now that things are like just gonna take time. Anything with everything takes time. Like it's been almost 3 years since I, you know, than it has out. It's been almost 3 years. And the things that I'm doing now compared to only just, literally just 3 years ago. That's not like, it's a long time, but it's not a long
It's not
time.
a long time.
It's not a
And
long
in
time.
the 80 years, if that's what most people live, you know, in the 80 years of life, 3 years is not that much.
It's not. It's not. But like, just to put into perspective, like, it's
Really,
really,
and to change so fast in a 3 year short like time frame is remarkable.
it's, people don't do it. That's hard to do.
Yeah. See, and
That
that's
is,
you know what I was thinking about today. The more that I worked on myself, and the more that I honed in on what I wanted to do, the less that I started being around people, and the less that I wanted to be around people. You
yeah,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
You
It's
see,
like
you see me.
like once you get that fire on you, it's like, bro, y'all don't have that, so I don't know if
I
I
get
even
in a
want to be around.
room, I be like, why am I here? Like half the time I get into a room, I be like, dude, why am I here? You know what I mean?
See,
I
but
don't
that's what
know.
I'm saying. And then it's
Yeah.
kind of like in the moments where it's like, remember when I was telling you, you know, you haven't met everybody you meant to meet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm really in that mode where it's like, bro, I know I'm finna meet a gang of people.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
know I'm finna meet a gang of people.
Yeah,
So it's
that
like,
is
why
true.
the fuck would I wanna?
That is true.
sit here and kind of waste my time with people who just not on what I'm on.
That is
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
That is true facts.
Don't have the same interests. I'm around a lot of people who are trying to find what the fuck they like to do. I know what the fuck I like to do.
Yeah, that is
You know what
true.
I'm saying?
That is true. If I tell people that all the time. Like, if there is, like, you know, I don't know, if there is something like that you really need. I don't know. I got that from C Bands. Like, really chase what you want in your head. Like, it's when we was in Oklahoma, he was like, "Bro, it's up here. You gotta fix." And I had no idea. I don't know. That one took me a minute. You know what I'm saying? And so, I don't know. The past 3 years, I've really been giving it to myself. Like, I made music and produced.
Explain that to the people real quick, because they hear us say that, and of course they can go back and watch these videos, but like,
It
do they
was.
really understand?
It's really when we was in Oklahoma, man. I like lost my fucking mind. I literally lost my mind. I was doing a whole bunch of crazy shit, and I didn't even know it. It was I was going through so much shit, like, and I don't know. This nigga was like, bro, you gotta fix your head up. Like, you gotta really understand yourself, because I was worried about all these things. I don't know, like, I don't know. I guess I cared too much.
You worried a lot about just like some of the things going back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some of the things going on.
Yeah,
personal life.
it was
health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You was worried about all the things society tells you to worry about.
Yeah, and I didn't really think about what I cared about. So, like, I'd always say, like, I don't care. I would always say that shit, like, I don't get no fuck, right? But I don't know. He was like, bro, you really got to give time to yourself. And I was always in a relationship and never really by myself, never lived by myself. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Did nothing for myself. And so then when I came back here, I don't know, when I came back here 3 years ago, it was like I might as well try and figure out self. Like, I have nothing else. I had nothing else but myself. Like, you know what I mean? I had to, bro, that shit, it low key sucked. You know what I mean? And like to pull, we had the pod. I would come over here. It was shit like that that helped me, But for the most part, I really had to dig myself up out of this hole that I dug myself. Just
like you had to break off the bad pieces.
Yeah, man.
And put that shit back together, but kind of crazy.
Yeah, bro. It was
make that shit into something else.
And like, it really just caused for really the biggest thing that I had to do was let go of things. Like, let it go for real. Like, you can hold on to something forever. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to hold on to something forever. But the second you let it go, like, it's good, bro. Like, it's amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's hard as shit to really just, I don't know. Yeah, dude, that's the hardest shit in the world.
Because I think the problem with letting go, it be pride and ego. Because it'd be like, some things you feel like are keeping you alive. Some things you feel like it's good. Your life may change and you may not be able to keep up with the speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think a part of even like really going for your whatever you see as success, is understanding the people that you're around right now. And we used to say this, like, the people we're around right now ain't gonna be able to be with us when we on that path. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sure enough, left and right, we seen who wasn't gonna make it.
And look at this, dude. And it's not even everybody. Don't ever consider, like, C's gonna go off and he's gonna go do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna go over here and I'm finna go do mine. You know what I mean? But it's not a bad thing. People always say it's like this is the one man I can really call and, like, conversate. I can't conversate with no. I'm a fucking yap. This nigga know I'm a yapper, bro. I talk a nigga ear off. But a conversation, I can't have no conversation with nobody. So, like, niggas really don't understand. So, and to be honest, man, I'm not even gonna cap. Like, everything that, like, I don't know, I have envisioned for myself is low key coming to fruition right now. It's kind of like, you watch Naruto and then Naruto Shippuden happen, and it's like completely different.
Yeah, you start seeing shit like line up.
Yeah.
You start seeing shit
Yeah.
that you seen way back.
Yeah.
Tying this some shit years later. You like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, it's kind of like that right now for me. You know what I mean? I can't count everything that I got going on right now. It's kind of, most especially since I got this one. It's kind of like Minato put the, you know what I'm saying? They don't even know I'm about to take out the 9 tails on
That's
niggas.
what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand the internal turmoil that come with that, bro. Like,
yeah, bro.
It's a good thing and it's great, bro. But like that shit takes fucking work, bro. Then nobody see how Minato became that. They just seen him as that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. So that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's funny because we try to give people insight into all the work. You know what I'm saying? And they still gonna be hitting us with the, oh, you lucky.
Cause I'm not gonna cap, man. I'm not gonna cap TUC bands. My name is Jarrell Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I'm legendary. And so like it's really my legend is just playing itself out right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when Zala get older, she's probably gonna ask me, Dad, what's your story? What's your legend? You know what I'm saying? If the world ain't told her yet. You know what I'm saying?
If she can't look it up.
Exactly.
Watch the Netflix special.
That's exactly that's exactly what I'm talking about, dude. Seriously. So like that's, I don't know, my Minato moment right there, literally. So I don't know. I'm excited for that shit. You about to go and do your Minato moment. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Well, see, that's what I'm excited for because it's like, bro, and it's crazy to even say out my mouth, but like, this is big, cool, yeah, sure, but it's not even the biggest thing I've done that I'm gonna do yet. Type shit.
Yeah, not even.
Like,
that's what I mean, though. Like,
small moment in time for me.
Oh, you talking about a small moment? No.
It feels like a small moment.
What?
It feels like when we look back on it all, this is gonna be like.
Yeah, that's true.
That thing that maybe got the ball rolling.
But that's what I mean. Like
you could put a bunch of things in the mix, but this is gonna be one of them things.
Yeah. No, I get you. That's what I'm saying. Like this is That's what I'm saying, bro. That the legend is building, bro. We about to be building the legend, bro. Like that's literally what I'm saying. So when niggas, I don't know, literally when niggas look back, they can be like, yeah, bro, this is what it was. You know what I'm saying? We do that all the time anyway. We be like, bro, look at this. Like, oh my gosh, imagine this. They be having flashbacks and shit.
Yeah. And it's funny because we be in a situation saying like, man, I can't wait until we're, here, and then we get there, and then we get in that situation, and then we're like, man, I can't wait until we're here, and then we get there, and now it's just,
it's like, dang. Cycle, yeah, that's facts. That is facts, dude.
It's funny though, because at the same time, once that finish line is reached, then it's just like, bro, you get to look back on the journey. You know what I'm saying? You get to watch those years of progress. You know what I'm saying? And you know what was going on during them times. Everybody on the other side of the screen may not know, but you know. That's why I encourage people to do stuff like this, bro. Just record it. Cause
honestly,
there's a lot of stuff going on, and I feel like it's very hard to remember just some of the little things even that go on.
Bro, you started taking like hella pictures, and now I take hella pictures. Like I used to never do that shit. Now I take hella pictures. No, it's crazy. Like my camera rolls be like, bro, you're full. I be like, what the fuck? Like, dang, I got hella pictures. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And it's like it's just a moment in time.
I refuse to throw away my old phone. I ain't trading in nothing but my old phone. It's crazy. Yeah, I was like, dude, this got all my pictures here. I gotta go print them off or something. It's crazy. Yeah.
So here we are, 7 years out, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, we look back on our old podcasts from when we was in the fucking car. You know what I'm saying? I still got a podcast from when we was out in Texas.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Texas.
It's all these times, bro.
No way,
Seeing
dude.
the things fall in order. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I even say sometimes, you know, I'm like, fuck how we get there as long as we get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that is
Gonna make it
facts.
to that finish line.
As I said, I can't wait, man. I'm about to take this week off, low key, and man, honestly, I ain't even tell like nobody, like Joanne and them. I ain't tell none of them, right? And bro, I'm about to just, bro, I'm about to tell, bro, I'm gonna get it situated, and I'm a really, you know, cause it's all about routine. Remember we had the pod about routine. It's just all about routine, bro. And like, right, bro.
Routine and intention.
It's only been a month since, you know, the big move and everything like that. And bro, I have an amazing routine to the T. I have an amazing routine, right? So, bro, it's like clockwork, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. I read that fucking self-help book and shit. Yo, no, no, yo, that's crazy. No, that's crazy.
It's crazy what information it do for you.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Information is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I've been telling people lately, like, it's one thing when you know what I'm saying? But if you know better, you're supposed to do better.
Yeah, that's facts. That is facts.
But, you know,
that
we
is
don't
facts.
always do better.
Yeah, that is true. But, like, all right, I'm not going to lie. Say, for me, all right, when we got to crib Oklahoma, a lot of my tendencies and things like that was just because
I think we're going to eventually get what we've been focusing on. Because really, you already know me. I can't wait to the point where I ain't got to leave the house because everything I need is at the motherfucking house.
Dude, I was literally thinking about that today. I don't want to leave the crib. But then I know the type of person I am, if I just was at the crib, I wouldn't be able to sit still. Like, I gotta.
But see, that's why I gotta have the house curated to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like when you build your own, because I don't think about necessarily, you know, the places I'm gonna live in the mean between time. I think about the places, like the places I'm on.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
I be thinking about, that's literally, I'm quite opposite. I be thinking about where I need to be at. Like, I need to be in a specific environment. But, you know, it's because I got a kid. So it's like, I be like, I don't know, at least putting them somewhere still so that I know everything's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can move around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I got to make sure
It's about finding that stability, bro.
Yeah, man.
Trust me, I'm already knowing what you're thinking, man.
Yeah,
thinking
dude.
Of schools, thinking of daycares, you know, after school programs and shit like that.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I wasn't really handling all that before, obviously, but now I'm handling all that. And it's just, bro, it hit me with like a truck too. Like, I didn't even realize it until it happened. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, bro.
That's what you asked for.
That exactly my point.
That's what you asked for.
Exactly my point. That's why I was at work today. Like, this is not all. You know what I'm saying? Because I prayed for these. You know what I'm saying? And yet,
this is just one part.
Yeah, and yet for some reason I need to get to the next. Like, what's next? You know what I'm saying?
What am I going to receive?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
What battles and what things do I have to learn
Exactly.
so I can get to that next point?
And I'm not necessarily saying like I just want to receive another blessing, but like, yeah, it sucks sometimes to learn a lesson, but knowledge is definitely power, is it not?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to learn
Yeah,
another lesson.
learning the shit I learned even so far was low key kind of fun. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, and it might not. That's why I said it sometimes sucks. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always, not always, bro. It sometimes sucks, bro.
Yeah, sometimes it's fucking
But I was like, man, regardless, you know, and it's been helping me get through just small shit, like just knowing that, regardless, bro. All I gotta do is get through it, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta do.
It's kind of like you know, the trying to be perfect. You know, you're gonna move real slow. You know what I'm saying? But if you move knowing you're gonna make mistakes, but you active, you know what I'm saying? You moving. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna move farther than you would if you would be trying to be perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
Think about all the shit you learned in the fast ass time frame, just like we were saying, 3 years.
3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Even the time before that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like you wasn't trying. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just didn't quite understand it.
Understand it.
You know
That's
what
why
I'm
I've been
saying?
telling people, right? 2026. I've been saying this. It's comprehension. I'm pushing comprehension. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you can, you know, listen and, you know, do all these things and look around and see and, you know, feel and do all these things, but you really got to understand and comprehend. You know what I'm saying?
What's the purpose?
Yeah, dude. Like, because, I mean, I don't know. Understanding, I feel like understanding is more of like a, having understanding for something or someone is more of like a, I feel like an emotional, but comprehending something is more of like a knowing up here in the mind kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like understanding the ins and outs of it, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. Comprehension, man. I've been pushing that.
And I've been pushing
Consistency. There we go.
Consistency will get a lot of people out of the situations that they are in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Because you could sit down when you're in your right mind and write down a bunch of the things that will benefit you in a good way. And you would say, okay, how do I bring these things into my life? Right? And if you just could stay consistent about those things, and that's what I try to tell people, you just stay consistent about those things. It wouldn't be that hard. You know what I'm saying?
It is true. It is true. I can't wholeheartedly say that like that's why I have a plethora of things that I quote unquote do, because like say for music, I've made music for a long time and then I was like, I don't know. And then I started streaming for a long time, or not even a long time, but a minute. And then I said, I don't know. And then I got back into music, learning guitar. You know what I mean? It was like, I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it definitely is consistency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just because you never know where them things will take you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You never know. And that's literally like what gets somebody started on something. It's like you never know anyway. Might as well. You know.
Plus, I feel like it's one of those things for me, like with the traveling shit, right? Of course, I've been here since I said that the time I've been here has been about 3 years because that was Colorado time. So you still have time to back out of it all that time, but it's kind of like, man, I said I was gonna do that.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
I told myself I was gonna do that, regardless of what I told anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I told myself I was gonna do that, so I have to do it. And I think that type of integrity, as they call it,
and
that type of integrity is hard to be found upon. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really see people following shit like that just in their day to day.
And that's exactly why I pulled up some houses. So.
Yeah.
That is exactly why I pulled up the houses with my man, because I was like, bro, I said I did not say I was gonna do that. I was like, bro, I'm gonna do this. Bro. I want to do this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Plus,
like it's about self anyway.
My
like
thing is, if you want it to be a possibility. That's something that you would have to do.
Yeah.
And that's what I be trying to tell people, bro. Like even to the people on the other side of the screen, if you want something to be a possibility, you have to at least think about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like just think about whatever it is you want. People are so up and bent and focused on the things that they don't have. And you know it's kind of funny. Now that I'm really not even around people and the people that I am around, they're all kind of like coming up. So I'm not really connected to that like negative energy. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
facts.
Like
Yeah.
certain even the negative shit that's
He's
happening around.
he's
Like,
up here cloud nine. He's up here.
but no, like for real though, like
Nah, yeah, I get you though. I definitely understand what you're saying, but
I'm
that's
not
what I'm
in
saying. Like,
places where negative energy be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's it.
hey yo, that's lit though. Like that is lit. I need to reach this level of divinity, I guess is what I should call it, huh? Is that what I should call it? What is it? What is ethereum?
I feel like
Uh,
it's just a level of vibration. You know what I'm saying? I
see,
love vibration.
ethereal.
It's what you're connected to.
See,
You know what I'm
mental.
saying?
Okay. No,
Because
I
you
get
gotta
it though.
go. And we was talking about this too. The words that you say
No,
and
okay,
how you
no.
speak about certain shit. That shit means a lot more than people put
I
on
will
to it.
say it is facts. Like I don't talk to everybody like nowadays. Like they'll say one thing and I'll be like, all right, bro. Like I gotta separate myself
Yeah.
because like the words that just came out of your mouth is crazy.
Mhm.
Like I gotta walk this way.
Plus,
You know what I
I
mean?
understand. I understand energy transfer. I
Yeah.
understand all that.
This guy. So I was like, you know what? Hey, but
Hmm.
I probably gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, it's pretty much true.
Yeah, I gotta get up out of here.
But
That's crazy.
I think major message of the pod for me is more so, stay consistent. Like I was just saying, stay consistent on the things that will benefit you. Just like motherfuckers going to Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? Saying I'm here to fix my mental, fix your mental.
That is true.
Man, bro, honestly, I feel like when I did that shit, I feel like I could do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy. I feel like that is true. When it was at Oklahoma, it was like, yeah, like, especially when I came out there, you could see it, like, just starting. Like, it just happened. Like, mental fixed. He's that nigga. Like, that was me when I first got there. Like, it was, all right, first happened. And then beginning of that shit was, that's right, you remember that shit was fun as fuck. We had fun. That shit was fun, man.
Oh, shorty, I never forget neither one of our neighbors, bro. They like none of them. The whole strip, bro.
Hey, man, that's hilarious, man. That is hilarious.
Motherfucker gave me a bike. Motherfucker gave me a bike, bro. Like, yeah, I'm not even using it. You probably use it more with this, and it was a nice ass bike.
Yeah, man, I can't cap, dude. That shit was fun. You can't lie, that shit was fun. But I'd say for me, though, to the audience, I would just say my main thing is definitely keep experiencing new things. Don't let anything stop you from getting an experience, not fear, not toil, not a relationship, age, whatever. Nothing can stop you from learning something new. And experience is the best teacher. So, boom. And then also, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, stay consistent and really take care of self and chase self. Like it only took me about a couple years to really understand something like that and like see it firsthand and go through all these things. But it kind of all that other stuff beforehand, it all sucked. But honestly, getting to where I'm at now, it was all fun. Like when we were in Oklahoma.
I feel like I
So
had the most fun when I listened to what I wanted. I wanted, like when I listened to myself. You know what
and
I'm saying?
that's how I'm
When I listen
saying.
to myself, it was no problem. When I
That's
listen to what other people, like the advice other people gave me, and the
yeah,
shit people used to tell us, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's when it'd be like, bro, it literally felt like the equivalent of the moment being in that car with the little
Yeah,
dude.
oh my! Oh, I
Bro,
wish that was bro. This
I'm
nigga
telling
just
you,
knows. That's so hilarious because I was telling somebody that the other day. I was like, dude, that is crazy. How you gonna tell me?
like, who do you think you are?
How you gonna tell me? Again?
And
Yo,
it's
that's
funny
crazy.
because everybody says that, bro.
Yeah,
Like everybody has that oh yeah, you gotta invest. It's like what we were saying. You know, everybody knows you need to do that shit, but who's really doing that shit? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Who's really getting down like
But also, man, oh, how I'm gonna take off with his remote? That's crazy.
that?
But, man, that's crazy. Man, I'm just excited to see something new, man. I can't lie. The lessons I'm gonna learn.
Yeah, I do. Like I was telling you before, these next couple of years are about to be insane.
I
You know
just
what I'm
wanna.
saying?
I wonder what the the mark that I'm gonna leave on this world. It's not even necessarily. I don't know. I just want to know. Like I want Zara to look up one day and be like, oh my god, like who my dad doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like when she like imagine she's by herself one day. She's like, I don't know what to do, and like I'm not around to tell her like, keep going. You know what I'm saying? I hope she would like think that herself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like one of them go-getter
What?
types.
Oh, but
Go-getter types,
I
you
hope
know?
so, man. Not even like just a go getter type, but like a man, just get it done. You know what I mean? Wait, does this stay clipped on there and go in there?
Mhm.